Boy, it looked a little rough to start this game, but boy, did he lock it in as a fastball by Phillips at 91 miles per hour. Swung on a miss by Ryan Doncone, who's 0 for 2. First batter, towering home run, then a line out, but then a couple strikeouts to end the first for Albright. As the next pitch, slider gets the outside corner. Then leadoff homer in the second, double to follow after a pop out, another single. Runners at the corners, and it looked like Albright was going to be really on the ropes, and then, boy, he kicked it into gear. No one else got on base after that. As the next pitch, swung on and missed on a ball in the dirt. Doncone is dismissed. Strikeout for Phillips. And that is out number 1 here in the top of the 6th. So lots to like about the outing for Mason Albright. And if you're going to give up home runs, like we said, those solo ones are the best ones to give up. That was the anecdotal story that's been told. Apocryphal it may be, but as the pitch, this is low and inside. And you know, it's kind of common sense when you think about it. I mean, you're going to give up home runs. It's better to give them up with nobody on base. And it also kind of tells you you're attacking the zone. You're throwing strikes. As the 1-0 pitch to Nick Biddison is hit hard into right field, but going back and making an over-the-shoulder catch at the track is Jorge Ruiz. Nicely done. 2 down. But the story that has been passed around, and like I said, maybe apocryphal, maybe not, but it was at spring training, and the Dodger pitchers were sitting around and kind of going over their book on each guy. And they got to the Braves, and they got to Henry Aaron. And we're talking about Sandy Koufax and Don Drysdale having these talks. These are not guys that are normally too deferential to hitters, but they just got to Henry Aaron and said, make sure nobody's on base when he hits it out. And that's a good way to live as a pitcher. Here's the 1-0 pitch on the way to Lorenzo. That misses low. Got a piece of the umpire. Hopefully he's okay. 2 balls and no strikes. Here's the 1-1. Fastball in there for a strike. I said 2-0. Forgive me. That was a 1-1 pitch. Lorenzo, the switch hitter, batting right-handed. Phillips has come in and throwing strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And that's lined into center. Rod on his horse. We'll have to play it on a hop, though, as that sinking liner drops. So 1-2 the count, and Lorenzo just got out there and served that into center for a single. That's the first base runner for the Quakes since 1 out in the second. And for Lorenzo, he's now 1 for 3. And the batter's Chris Newell. Now, Newell hit a mammoth home run in the second, made it a 2-0 game. It's since become 2-1. He grounded out to first his last trip up. A nice play by Matt Kootenai over there at first. It was a hard hit ball, and with Kootenai holding the runner right now, that would have been a base hit were it to happen now. And he swings at a sweeping breaking ball and taps it foul on the third base side. 0-1 the count to Chris Newell. Here's the pitch. That breaking ball misses low. Chris Newell from Pennsylvania went to Malvern Prep and then on to Virginia. University of Virginia, excellent baseball school, as the fastball is in there for a strike. '19 Pennsylvania Gatorade Player of the Year. As the next pitch, breaking ball, called strike 3. Newell didn't like the call, but he is down on strikes. It got the bottom of the zone, and a nasty pitch by Dylan Phillips. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. We have played 5.5. It is 2-1 in favor of the Quakes. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball. Phillips. Yadiel Sanchez went in and to play left. Really getting a groove, but he Flores, a bounding ball over the mound. 6, it's 2-1.
inspire them to achieve their goals and make their
Jorge Puerto will lead off for the Quakes as we head to the top of the 7th inning. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors through 6 for the Quakes. 1 run, 7 hits, no errors for the Sixers. Dylan Phillips back to work and delivers strike 1 to Puerto, who has doubled and popped out. Phillips allowed a single in the 6th. That's it. In his first inning of work. Struck out 2. Fastball fouled back into the seats. So the count 0-2. Well, Phillips looks terrific tonight. He, on the season, is 0-1 with a 4.91 ERA in 4 outings. 7 1/3 innings, 8 hits, 9 strikeouts, 3 walks coming into play tonight. From the middle of America in Omaha, Nebraska. Here's the 0-2, and a nasty sweeping breaking ball swung over the top by Puerta. That thing looked like it moved 6 feet. My goodness. 17 inches of sweep on that, huh? So basically from one side of the plate to the other. Just from the one policy to the other. Sorry about your luck. Next pitch, fastball blazes in there for a strike. 3 Ks now. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball, swung on and missed. Phillips gets a sign. Next pitch. Fastball, swung on and missed. Another strikeout. That's now 4 Ks, an inning and 2/3, 3 straight going back to last inning. And the batter will be Dayton Dooney. I'll have to ask Dylan, and we've only seen him a handful of times in short stints. But he looks like he's being a little bit more closed off at the start of his delivery than his other outings. Could just be the vantage point here at home, but talk to him about it next time we get a chance and see if he's doing anything else differently. A little deception, I mean, because he slings it from kind of a low 3/4 and it's on you quick. Fastball just missed. The count 2-0 to Dooney. But you get that little hiding of the ball at the start. It's even less time for the hitters to see the ball. There's a fastball in there for a strike. Phillips to the plate, the 2-1, and that is fouled at the plate. So the count 2-2. Phillips facing Dooney and the offering. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball. Strikes out the side in order. It's 5 Ks through 2 innings. It's 4 straight batters down on strikes following the single by Lorenzo in the 6th. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left.